Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Artorias of the Abyss. We are going after the Black Dragon Calamity, and I suspect this will be our final video here of the Dark Souls DLC. One thing that I do always find interesting, I always wish that I could see the, well, I guess she was the third knight that we encountered, Ciaran. We never actually got to see her fight, and I always kind of wish that we could. I mean, I guess Goff, we didn't really get to see him fight either, but we did get to see him shoot down a dragon. And shooting down a dragon, I mean, that's about as good as fighting. He's retired, I mean, you know, don't want to ask too much of him. Okay, so he did shoot down the dragon, which kind of changes the dynamic of things over here. For example, now the dragon is something we can actually fight, so it actually gets a fog wall, where, you know, last time we were here there was no such fog wall. Oh, you stop jumping around, you jerk! Jeez. This is gonna be rough. I really don't remember anything about this boss fight at all. I know that it's a dragon. So that, I guess that's one thing I know. No, it's a dragon, which means that we can chop off its tail if we attack its tail. And we will get a dragon weapon if we do that. And the dragon weapon will be like all the others. It'll be a static weapon with a unique two-handed strong attack. It'll do some sort of like explosion or something cool. And it doesn't scale with your stats. It just does a static amount of really high damage. Alright, Calamity. So Calamity can't fly properly, but it can kind of do that sort of scooting around in the air nonsense. And it can still breathe that dark crap. And it has a couple of other really nasty moves. There's one in particular I remember. This one. Yep. Right there. That's what I remember. That attack sucks. Not just the irritating noise, or the debuff that I think it places on me, the glowy orange thing above my head, causes me to take... I think it causes me to take double damage for a time. Oh, I wanted to get your tail. Yeah, that's one hit. And then I got stomped on. This is not going so well. Oh, I missed with that. Yeah, okay. Don't want to be under Calamites ever, because you will stomp. If I recall correctly, chopping off Calamite's tail is really, really difficult to do. And I hate that I can't, like, target his tail separately or anything. But auto lock on is just kind of up there in his heart. Alright, Calamity. You want to let me at your tail, please? Dang it. I do like Calamite's fire, or flame, or breath, or whatever you want to call that. It's got a nice little effect on it. I feel like that would have been a good chance to try to run around and hit the tail. Okay, so the fight isn't too tough by itself. I think trying to get that tail is the hard part. I think that's what I'm going to have trouble with here. Oh, dang it, and again I was backing away. Here, let's get you away from the wall. Can we do that, please? Ooh. Caught me in mid-attack. Stupid dragon. Oh, crap. This sucks. Yeah, we got that orange thing above our head again. I'm pretty sure that caused us to take double damage. I'm mostly sure that that's what that is. This is not good. I cannot take another breath attack like that. Okay. Alright, feeling okay here. Come on, do something so I can hit your tail again, please. No, not that. That is fine, though. There, yeah, check it out. Obsidian Greatsword. Okay, now we can actually kill this stupid thing. Oh, dang it. I didn't want to get caught by that again. Oh, Calamity, what are you doing to me? That was the easy part, though. Especially if you just keep doing that. Okay, alright. Calamity, big pushover. Calamity ring, victory achieved, and a whole boatload of souls, I believe. Or no souls at all. There we go, 60,000 souls, and then 3 of Goth's great arrows. And we did it. Ah, yes. In the event that you couldn't figure out what to actually do, if only Hawkeye were here. Thank you, developer message. I think that was all of the items around here. There might actually be something back here in the water. So I'm going to check really quick. Yeah, is that a chest? That looks like a chest. And it is an actual chest. It's a good sign. Ooh, got our Titanite slab. That is awesome. That means I can upgrade another one of my pieces of armor here to plus 15. Nothing else back there. Not that I really need it. I mean, you don't really have too much ahead of us that is super difficult. The final boss of the game is always pretty tough. But I'm probably going to be using a different armor set for that. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm probably too lazy to actually switch armor sets. Actually, what am I doing? We don't need to do this. We'll homeward run back. Cool, so then the last couple of things that I want to do. We should probably go report back up to Hawkeye that we managed to kill Calamity. And then there are a couple of hidden illusionary walls that we could go deal with. They require a light source, and I think I have a light source that will let me take care of that. Hello again, Hawkeye.
Why, thou hast defeated Calamity? Wondrously played. Lord Gwyn's blessing upon thee. That beast will never take to the skies again. This great bow, I shan't need it, but no dragons to hunt. I know not if a human could even operate it. But here, thy need outweighs mine.
Yeah.
Now, do not... Farewell, proud human. May every honor be bestowed upon thee.
Let's check out that new great bow that we just picked up. Oh, Obsidian Greatsword. Also, let's look at this. Requires 16 dexterity, which I don't have. This great axe, Obsidian Greatsword, which qualifies as a great axe, I guess. One of the rare dragon weapons, is formed by the tail of the one-eyed black dragon Calamity, the last of the ancient dragons. The mystical power of its obsidian blade will be released when held with both hands. Bow. Goff's great bow. Great bow used by Hawkeye Goff, the Lord... or blah. Let's try this again. Great bow used by Hawkeye Goff of Lord Gwyn's 4 knights for dragon slaying. This bow is larger than even those used by the famed dragon slayers. Only their leader, Goff, had the strength to handle it. 27 strength, 20 dexterity. B scaling with strength, though. That's pretty good. It's actually, I believe, a really nice weapon. Really fun. Really fun. Really quick for fun. Jeez, it's late. I can't talk. I need to go to bed. We're gonna drop down here and get away from the NPC. I believe if you kill Goff, you get, like, his armor or another great bow or something. I forget what. Bunch of humanity. I don't know. I know that most people usually kill him. So that's our dragon greatsword axe weapon that we got. I'm not going to be able to use it properly because I don't have the dexterity. It has some cool attacks. And then most notably for the dragon weapons, and it uses a boatload of durability if you do this, but if you hold it with 2 hands and then do a strong attack, they do some sort of like crazy explosion thing. Like that. So, pretty cool. And then, yeah, if you look at it over on the left side, param bonus, nothing. So it doesn't scale with any of your stats. It just has a static amount of damage that it does. So really, really good if you're playing as a low-level character. Or if you just barely have the stats to wield it, and you're not planning on, you know, like, for me, I'm a strength-based character, and so I want a weapon, like my demonic great axe here, Clementine, that will scale very well with my strength. There's really not much point in like raising my strength really high and then using a weapon that doesn't scale well with it, other than like different movesets and whatnot. So flipping that around the other way, if I wasn't going to boost my strength, I wouldn't want something that scales really high with strength. I'd want something with a high base damage, which means like the dragon weapons are good for that, and so on. We're done. I am actually not really wanting to run around through there and try to find that wall again. There's a couple of illusionary walls. If you have some sort of light source, you can shine the light source on it and it'll cause the walls to disappear, and there's a couple items back there. It's fun. Fun times. You can just trust me on that one. We're not going to go deal with it. The last thing I'm going to do, I'm also not going to deal with it. Sanctuary Garden, I believe, is where we want to go. Just gonna poke my head out here and look. And hopefully not actually end up wrapped up in a fight. That would kind of suck. But if you recall correctly, we ran from here, that first bonfire up here, to this open area, and there was a Sanctuary Guardian, like a... Yep, that. One of those. Scorpion tail and the 2 sets of wings. There's actually 2 of them out here. So, you know, if you didn't have enough fun fighting one of them, you can now fight 2 of them at the same time. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. To hell with that. You get the Guardian Soul, which can't even be turned into a boss weapon, I believe. I think it's just, you eat it and you get like 5,000 or 10,000 souls or something. So, it's not even super good. With that, I think I'm pretty much done here. There are a couple of hidden walls, 2 guardians. You'd kill the NPCs. I mean, I already killed Chester. Is there anything else I want to do? Oh, you know what? The last thing I do want to do, there was a ring that we got from Calamity. We'll take a look at that. I'm not going to equip it because I'm not an idiot. But here we go. Calamity Ring. A ring enchanted by the orange eye of Calamity, the bringer of calamity. Doubles the damage received by its wearer. A useless ring befitting of no finger. Best left unknown, or at least well hidden. Yeah, so if I equip it, I just take double damage. There's absolutely no benefit to it whatsoever. It is just there to make the game harder. So, thanks, game. Thanks. Thanks, game. Yeah, I think this pretty much wraps it all up. I like Chester's hat. It's a fun little challenge trying to fight Calamity and Manus and mostly Artorias. Artorias is tough. Which reminds me, how good is my platforming in this game? I did think of one final thing that I want to do to officially wrap this whole thing up. There was an NPC a bajillion years ago. Domhnall of Zena? Actually, you know what? I'm going to rest at this bonfire so that I respawn here in the event that I miss this jump and that I embarrass myself. Domhnall of Zena. NPC that we encountered in the sewers after, like, between fighting the Gaping Dragon and the entrance to Blighttown. And he sold some unusual things, and then he disappeared. He didn't actually... Well, he did disappear, but he relocated. He still exists. And, in fact, that's him sitting over there. We're going to go visit him real quick. He collects interesting curiosities. I just want to deal with this stupid hollow right here real quick. Now I got to deal with you. Yeah, you know what? You can just go over the edge. I don't care about you. And then I think I need to kill... Oh, you're still alive. Dang it. We'll just do this. There we go. Now you're both dead. So yes, if I can actually make this jump, which I'm really hoping I can. Yeah, look at that. So good. You can scoot along out here. There's a ring of sacrifice here. You can get this any point in the game. And then here's Domhnall's new place to hang out.
Hi, Shemai. I didn't expect to meet anybody here. I suppose great minds think alike, eh? I'm afraid I don't see anything here.
So yeah, nothing particularly useful to say, but if we go here to purchase stuff, this is where we can buy the gold pine resin, you know, it's a good thing to have. This is where you can buy the master key as of the patch with Artorias of the Abyss. They made the master key purchasable here for 5,000 souls. Previously, you could not get it. You could only get it if you started as a thief or if you picked it as your starting gift. And then that kind of was the great equalizer. Anybody could get the master key at that point. From the patch onward. He sells a couple of crystal weapons, which is, you know, kind of cool if you like just using a generic standard greatsword. Why not use the crystal version, right? It does more damage. It's breakable, but it does more damage. Bolts, whatever, that's boring. He previously sold his own armor set, Helm of the Wise, Armor of the Glorious, Gauntlets of the Vanquisher, Boots of the Explorer. And then after we went through Sen's Fortress, when we fought, after we fought the boss at the top of Sen's Fortress, the Iron Golem, that armor, like the pieces of the Iron Golem are now available as armor. So, Head of the Iron Golem, Guardian of the Ancient Sen's Fortress, Slayer of Heroes who ventured forth into Anor Londo. Without its core, it is a mere hunk of iron and can be equipped as solid protective gear, but its immense weight hinders stamina recovery. So yeah, just super heavy armor. And then, after fighting Ornstein and Smo, whichever of the two you kill second, you get that person's soul, you don't get the other soul, and that person's armor becomes available here to buy from Domhnall. So if we had killed Smo second, we'd be able to get Smo's armor. Instead, we only get Ornstein's armor. Only. Ornstein's armor is harder to get. Helm of the Dragon Slayer Ornstein, who guards the cathedral in the forsaken city of Anor Londo. Ornstein is believed to be the captain of the Four Knights. Ooh, that's cool. I didn't realize he was the captain. I'd forgotten about that. His golden lion helm is imbued with the power of lightning and should provide good protection against it. Yeah, that's cool. And then, what do we have down here? Well, what do you know? The armor of Artorias the Abysswalker, one of Gwyn's Four Knights. The death of the helm's owner can be surmised from the corrosive dark of the abyss and the musty azure blue tassel, once a symbol of pride and glory. Huh. Yeah, so kind of cool. We could actually get Artorias' armor. It's fairly heavy. I think it falls into kind of the medium armor category. It's a little bit lighter than Ornstein's armor. It's still significantly heavier than what we've got on. But yeah, I mean, that's cool. You can get it. It looks pretty cool.
Well,
Let's.
There'll be more in store.
Yeah, I don't care whatever you had to say. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go ahead and just eat a couple of soul items here real quick. I know, there's a faster way to do this. Whatever. Don't care. That's more than enough. I'm probably going to use the others and then level up or something, but let's buy Artorias'... Whoops. Artorias' helmet. And they're all unique items, so you buy it once and it's gone, so we bought that one piece of Artorias' armor and now we only have the other three available.
Thank you. That was a fine trade. I have this funny feeling we'll meet again soon. And we'll make another fine trade, of course.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so just for funsies... It's in here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, so we got Artorias' goofy-looking helmet. Weird helmet. Yeah, you know what? I might keep that on for a little bit, too. I don't know, I mean, Twinkling Titanite isn't that difficult to come by. Go and upgrade this if we want. See if I can make the jump back. Yeah, look at that. Okay. And with that, I am now quite satisfied with everything that we did in the DLC. So next time, I think we're going to go right on back to the regular critical path, and we're going to either head towards, well, I don't know, either the Tomb of Giants or Lost Izalith in the Demon Ruins. So yeah, thank you all for joining me, and may the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.